the NFL is not for long.
Yep.
It doesn't take too long to make a bad decision or for shit to go down a spiraling tube. Like it just is what it is. At this point.
I just like the final point I'll say on this is it's tough because there's players like this, like RG3, that they've got the potential to be franchise changing guys. But I believe that injuries are not necessarily preventable, but your play style leads you into more of these. And that's what concerns me about Jayden Daniels. And that's where I can kind of look to the RG3 comparison and say, hey, that guy was a franchise changing talent, but his play style was always going to lead him to being more susceptible to injuries. You just hope that Jayden can be smarter, because I think Jayden is a fantastic thrower of the football. So you just hope that he can be
and
smarter.
I don't think the injuries that he had this year was necessarily his fault per se. I mean, it doesn't take too much weight to snap an elbow, especially when the pressure is already being applied coming down.
That was
It
bad.
doesn't take a lot. But the injury in Dallas, that's just a freaky play as well.
Yeah.
You know, you're in the pocket. That wasn't necessarily him, you know, trying to escape or moving out of the pocket necessarily. It wasn't a broken play, but those type of things happen. But you know, the injury to his knee, the sprained knee. Now that right there, those are plays that certain, you know, veteran quarterbacks or guys who are now out of the league or not playing, Cam could tell him, you know, sometimes it's okay to throw the ball away or to slide or to just get down. Like you save yourself so you can be able to have longevity, because there is a life outside of this game, and it could have been way worse. So
yeah, I think the biggest thing I want to kind of tie it all together and wrap it up here is, you know, you can't take away a player's greatest skill set and what makes them so dynamic, which is the ability, obviously, to throw the ball, but also to threaten defenses with the run game. And I feel like that's something you can't take out of Jayden Daniels' hands. From a protection standpoint, I think that's just the mismanagement of when he's in there, why he's in there, the plays that are called. You know, we talk a lot about situational coaching on the show. And situational coaching is important. That goes down to the call and plays. Tim made a great point there. There should have never been a read option down 31-7 points when the game is in hand. Should never been that. Hand it off to the running back. You churn out yards, because, you know, I think Harbaugh said it best, and I think it was John. He said it best. He said, "There's no play that's going to get you, you know, 20 plus points, right? It's not like we're going to score.
Absolutely.
We're going to make up a 20 plus point deficit. So the best thing that we can do is work on the next play and look ahead towards next week. It's okay to wave the white flag in the National Football League, especially if we're talking about the health of your quarterback who has sustained injuries, who was, as of a week ago, returning to the lineup. So to me, I just thought it could have been a smarter game plan. I don't want to beat the coaching staff down about it too much, because I think it's a lot of trial and error in football, and I think there's a lot of emotions, and I think you're also, in a sense, trying to do what's in the best interest of your football team, but also with the player. And I'm sure, you know, Dan Quinn's job is to be a football coach.
Yeah.
Right? Cliff Kingsbury's job is to be a football coach. They're not thinking, oh, well, he can get hurt here, because if you think with that mentality, chances are you probably won't have a lot of success in this league.
The place that it all goes down. Get up, let me begin. This is TWSN. You ain't heard about us yet, well, you better know now, because it's the place that it all goes down.
Shout out Young Swish.